Hello children, let us revise the lesson number 1, living world and classification of microbes, and you will utilize this week for completion of exercises. Okay, let us look in the past how various scientists tried to divide living organisms on the basis of different characteristics. Carl Linnaeus in 1735 divided living world into two kingdoms, Vegetabilia and Animalia. In vegetabilia, all plants are included, and in animalia, all animals are included. Haeckel in 1866 considered three kingdoms: Protista, plants, and animals. In 1925, Chatten created two groups: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. In 1938, Copeland divided living organisms into four kingdoms: Monera, Protista, plants, and animals. The process of dividing living organisms into groups and subgroups is called biological classification. Robert Harding Whittaker was an American ecologist. In 1969, he divided living organisms into five kingdoms. Living organisms are broadly classified into two groups: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes do not possess distinct well-defined nucleus and membrane-bound organelles are absent. In eukaryotes, well-defined distinct nucleus bounded by nuclear membrane is present and other membrane-bound cell organelles are also present. Unicellular prokaryotes, they belong to kingdom Monera, and unicellular eukaryotes, they belong to kingdom Protista, and multicellular eukaryotes are further divided into three kingdoms: fungi, plantae, and animalia. In fungi, cell wall is present and it is made up of tough complex sugar called chitin. Organisms cannot perform photosynthesis. They are called as saprotrophs because they feed upon decaying organic matter. In kingdom Plantae, all plants belong. Their cell wall is made up of cellulose, and all plants are capable of preparing their own food with the help of process photosynthesis. In animalia, all animals are included. The animal cell do not possess cell wall. Though many systems of classification are introduced after the Whittakers, but his five kingdom classification system is widely accepted. Let us study characteristics of kingdom Monera. All the organisms are unicellular, made up of single cell. Number two, they may be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Autotrophic means they can prepare their own food, and heterotrophic means they have to depend upon others to get their nutrition. These are prokaryotic cells without distinct nucleus or cell organelles. All type of bacteria and blue-green algae are included in the kingdom Monera. Kingdom 2, Protista. Protista are single-celled organisms with well-defined nucleus enclosed in a nuclear membrane. They have pseudopodia or hair-like cilia or whip-like flagella for locomotion. Autotrophs, example, Euglena volvox. They contain chloroplast, therefore they can prepare their own food with the help of by the process of photosynthesis. Heterotrophs, amoeba and paramecium, because these organisms depend on others to get their nutrition, and that's why they are called as heterotroph. This slide shows diagram of various organisms belonging to kingdom Protista. Amoeba moves by pseudopodia. Paramecium uses hair-like cilia for locomotion, and Euglena moves by flagellum for locomotion. Volvox is an autotroph because it contains chloroplast and it can prepare its own food. Kingdom 3, fungi. These are non-green eukaryotic heterotrophic organisms. Most of them are saprotrophs. They feed upon decaying organic matter. Their cell wall is made up of tough and complex sugar called chitin. Some fungi are thread-like and many nuclei are present in the cytoplasm. Examples: Baker's yeast, Aspergillus, fungus on corn, Penicillium, mushrooms. This slide shows diagram of organism belonging to kingdom fungi. Various types of fungi are shown. Mushrooms, then penicillium. You might be knowing the drug penicillin is obtained from this fungus Penicillium. Some mushrooms are edible and some mushrooms are poisonous. Baker's yeast is used in bakery products. Agaricus is a fungus shown here. So different types of fungi are shown on this slide. Kingdom 4, Plantae. These are multicellular and eukaryotic. They have additional covering on plasma membrane called cell wall. Their cell wall is made up of cellulose. They are autotrophs and use chlorophyll for photosynthesis. All plants are included in this kingdom. Kingdom 5, Animalia. This includes all organisms which are multicellular eukaryotes without cell wall, and they are heterotrophs. So we will continue next part in next video.